Hi Taurus, this is your March 17th through the 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, it's spread number 4. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Taurus. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Three of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the King of Swords with the Ace of Cups and the Sun. And we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo. So this King of Swords, the first card in the potential outcome, I assume that's the person. Some of you could be dealing with a couple of people, and perhaps you're choosing this King of Swords, okay? But most of you are dealing with the same person, with just one person, that King of Swords. So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with some major air placements in their chart. If they're not an air sign, it could be somebody who is very intelligent. They could be like a lawyer or a doctor, somebody who is into law enforcement, someone like that. All right? And what I really like about this reading, the third card from the left, the Nine of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Nine of Cups. I think that's you. Or at least that's this King of Swords perception of you when the two of you meet, or maybe they always think of you this way. You know, there's just one person in both of those two cards, Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, right? And it's like you're very self-sufficient, independent, you're glowing up, you've got things going for you, you know, you're in the center of attention. All right, that's what I think it means with those two cards. All right, the Nine of Pentacles, by the way, is also a card of somebody who is doing very well financially. Let me know if that's the case. Anyway, this reading starts with the Six of Wands clarified by the Knight of Cups, so I assume those two cards come from this King of Swords. All right, they do want to win you over, and I know they've got their. It's not going to be easy. Hence, you being the person on those two nines. You're doing fine. You're like, yeah, it's all good. I'm doing good. So they're hoping to have a victory with you with that Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is also a card of attention. All right. So they know it's not going to be a walk in the park. They know they've got to try hard, and try hard they're ready to do. All right. The Knight of Cups clarifying the Six of Wands is the most romantic, the most loving night out of all for nights. So do expect not just one romantic gesture. I think it's going to be a lot of attention, a lot of romance, a lot of everything. All right. In the middle, we have the Three of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. Yeah, those are fire sign indicators, but perhaps this is where you come in and you're like, all right. Let's go. Let's move this. You've proven yourself. All right. Let's look into the future. To me personally, the Three of Wands is a card of somebody who went through a thought process and they made a final decision, right? And the final decision is that Ace of Wands to move this forward, I guess, right? The Ace of, because all aces are always new beginnings, right? The Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace, by the way. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, right? So you're moving from the 3 to the 4, and the Three of Wands is 3 Wands, and the Ace of Wands is 1. 3 plus 1 equals 4, and again, that's exactly what we have on the bottom of the deck. So I think with those two cards, you'll be like, okay, so yeah, this person, this King of Swords, could definitely be somebody I could spending the rest of my life with. Okay, yeah. In the potential outcome, we do have that King of Swords with the Ace of Cups and the Sun. Amazing cards. The Ace of Cups is all about love, very similar to the Knight of Cups. So this person will continue to be very loving. All right, and the Sun right next to that could be a Leo you're dealing, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You know, we have 78 cards in the standard tarot deck, and that card, the Sun, the very last card that came out in your reading, happens to be the happiest one out of all of them, and it's in your potential outcome, sitting right next to the Ace of Cups. All right, and sitting right next to that Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right, so looks fantastic, Taurus. Looks awesome. All right, get ready for a lot of attention. Get ready for this King of Swords to try really hard to win you over. And I think They will. I think they'll have a success with you. All right, really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. If you are already married or in a relationship, Taurus, the spread is for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Fool, the World. Then we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. And we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I can interpret the spread a few different ways. They're all good. They're all good, Taurus, don't worry. Right? This reading starts with the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Fool. So the Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with. Right at the very end of this week, Aries birthday season begins. So perhaps for some of you it has something to do with Aries or Aries birthday season. Okay? At the same time, the Fool could be a card of being spontaneous. The Fool could be a card of doing something new, trying something new, something you haven't tried in the past. But what's interesting is that it's clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a very serious card. All right? Very serious card. If you're not married yet, Taurus, then it's a major spoiler alert, because the Ace of Pentacles could be a card of a marriage proposal. It can be, yep. It could also be a card of something long-term. You may have a gift coming your way, or it could be a gift from the universe. Right? Some of you could be going somewhere, by the way, because the World, the next card over, could be interpreted as a card of someplace remote. All right? Or the World is simply a card of an ending as a result of that Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. And I always interpret the World as a happy end card. All right? A chapter of your life comes to an end, and a much better, much happier chapter of your life is about to begin. And then on the right side of the World, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. So this is another ace. You got two aces. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. It's a card of clarity. It's a no BS ace, as I often refer to it, right? And the Three of Cups is a card of a union or a reunion or some kind of a celebration. Any type of a celebration. For some of you, like I said earlier, it could be that Aries birthday party coming up. For others of you, it could be absolutely any type of a celebration. An engagement party would be a celebration. All right, so yeah, looks awesome. Congrats. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Moon, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You know, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Two things I want to say. The only zodiac sign that actually stands out here is Pisces. As a matter of fact, Pisces is in this reading twice. The Hangman and the Moon, both of them are Pisces major arcana cards. But don't get stuck on Pisces, because we're still wrapping up Pisces birthday season this week, right? But another thing I want to mention, it's a big fat no. No. It's absolutely no. All right? There's no chance. There's absolutely no chance that you're taking this person back. Not this week. I don't know if they're gonna ever try again, but this week you're definitely not accepting anybody back from the past or this particular individual. All right? The Five of Swords, the Four. There's no love here. Like there's a desert of it's a desert. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend any time on this. If you can read tarot, you know what I'm talking about. There's nothing here. All right. Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, I gotta be honest with you, Taurus. It's not gonna be an easy week. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to wait for something. And Mercury retrograde does not only affect the love aspects of our lives, it affects everything, okay, including work, business, and finances. So I need you to be patient. And patient, Taurus can definitely be patient. So let me go through this real quick. The Eight of Swords is a card of somebody stuck, somebody overthinking, right? This is a very static card, as you can probably see. The person on the Eight of Swords, they're standing still. Okay, the person in the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is barely moving ahead because they've got all those wands to carry. So it is progress, but it's a very slow, painful, tough progress. The Ten of Wands is a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of just maybe experiencing some kind of a tough times because it's slow, or it's zero or almost no progress, or you may literally have a lot on your plate. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is, when it comes to, it could be interpreted like a card of literally going somewhere. It's also a start of something or a repeat of something. So something is trying to start, something is trying to repeat, but the Seven of Pentacles, the last card I came out, it is a card of waiting. So we're back to where we started from. So somebody may promise you, or you may have something on the horizon, but you still have to wait, right? The Eight of Wands clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. This is what you're waiting for. Progress or forward movement, or maybe a trip, or maybe you're waiting for communication or news. Okay? So Taurus, yeah, be patient. This week, you'll just have to wait a little. But don't lose your hope. Because the Wheel of Fortune is a good card. It's here. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have Temperance. And we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in particular. What you're not expecting has something to do with this Queen of Wands. Alright? Without the clarifier, without that Page of Pentacles, all cards could be interpreted as a fire sign, right? Temperance is a Sagittarius major arcana card. Sagittarius is a fire sign. But, yeah, I don't know who this Queen of Wands to you. I don't think that's you. I think it's somebody else. So, again, most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What you're not expecting is some kind of a decision, some kind of a final decision being made. Either by this Queen of Wands or somebody else. And it has something to do with the Queen of Wands. Because we go from 2 to 3 of Wands in the beginning. The 2 of Wands is a card of somebody having to make a choice, somebody having to make a decision. The 3 of Wands, the next card over, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And the Page of Pentacles clarifying that. It could be paperwork, it could be something tangible, something you can touch, anything. Right? Temperance right next to the deck. Again, a Sagittarius card. It's also a card of patience. It's a card of healing. It's a card of balance. This rating is a positive rating. It ends with Temperance, right? Temperance cannot be a negative card. It is a card of healing. It is a card of patience, balance, or Sagittarius. Alright? So I hope this makes sense. If this spread is for you, you probably know what I'm talking about, or who I'm talking about. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. If this rating resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.